Rail. His opponent is 34-year-old TAUTUARII Nena from French Polynesia.
Round one.
So we have moved into the 80-kilogram light heavyweight division. This is action from the round of 32. The southpaw wearing red is Daniel Ilyushanov, 23 years of age, part of a 4-strong Israel boxing team. His opponent, wearing blue, operating out of the orthodox stance, is TAUTUARII Nena. So TAUTUARII Nena just looking to drive in those right hands to the body. He comes to the ring as the Oceania champion, having claimed gold at 80 kilograms in the Oceania Championships that were hosted in his homeland early this year. Had a good win over in Ring A against Sri Lanka to get his tournament underway yesterday. His opponent, Daniel Ilyushanov, is a hugely experienced operator. He competed at the Senior World Championship last year at middleweight and the 2021 World Youth Championships at the same weight. Multiple European championships and titles on the national scene all the way from schoolboy through to senior level. Southpaw left is a scoring shot from Ilyushanov.
Стоп!
Шаг назад и опять работай, Данила, надо работать. Вялость. Давай ноги работай. Вот так, вот так. ВКВ. Опа!
Left hand is accurate in between the high-held gloves. There's the same shot once again from Ilyushanov. Presenting a rather static target, and is sitting right in the wheelhouse of Ilyushanov is Nena. Having enjoyed that little burst of successful punches, Ilyushanov just electing to go walkabout in the closing seconds of this opening round. Cracking reverse 1-2, left cross, right jab out of the southpaw stance, followed by a left uppercut, right hook to conclude the round. Very patient, effective punch picking demonstrated by Daniel Ilyushanov during the course of the first 3 minutes. Settled into a rhythm the more we got into the contest. Has taken that opening round clearly for my money. But TAUTUARII Nena was seeking to press on occasion, but then the more we got into the round, he was standing in that type of territory, right into the punching range of Daniel Ilyushanov, and he took full advantage. And unsurprisingly, he has been declared a unanimous decision victor of that opening round. 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges.
Seconds out. Round two.
So As we move into the second round, the onus surely is on TAUTUARII Nena to do something different here, because at this type of territory, he's demonstrated really precise punching, just as he right on cue with that right jab. And Nena has got to present a different look to his man, because he hasn't made him uncomfortable on a consistent basis at any point in this contest. Left hand to the body is a scoring shot without reply from Ilyushanok. And he's almost following his man around the ring here. Is the reigning Oceania champion. So that allows Ilyushanok to take a look, and he scores with a spearing left cross, and then again is away without reply. He's got to pick up the pace here. Has the man from French Polynesia. Because Ilyushanok looking incredibly comfortable. There's a forward foray from Nena. But he needs more of that. Now he's got his man against the ropes, make it a two-phase attack. Because these single exchanges, Ilyushanok has invariably got the better of them. Well, you get the impression that Ilyushanok could box all evening at this type of tempo, because Nena is not doing enough on a consistent basis with his punch output or with his pressure or presence to make the man uncomfortable. Standing, waiting, I'm not quite sure whether he's looking to play counter-puncher. And of course, if you are the counter-puncher, it takes a strong left cross to the body from Ilyushanok. There he did get through with a shot, and look at the response it brings. Gets on his bike, does Ilyushanok, but scores effectively out of the corner with a reverse 1-2. Left hand came first, followed by the right out of the southpaw stance, and the referee issuing a standing 8 count because it caught the advancing Nena flush. But again, if you're going to play counterpuncher, you've got to try and draw out that lead and then let go the shot you already had planned. Even though counterpunchers appear to strike second, none other than the late great Pernell Whitaker, multi-weight world champion and professional Olympic and the Olympic champion LA84, as Nene gets through with a good right hand. He said that the counterpuncher already knows what punch he's going to throw before he draws the lead from his opponent. On Nena, with a couple of solid shot successes in the second half of the round, but for the most part, surely the output and the pace was too low. And then, in the closing stages of the round, having taken that shot, Ilyushanok scored with a cracking reverse 1-2 that brought about a standing count.
Seconds out.
So the second round in the book. And it's another clean sweep of the cards for the man from Israel.
Round 3.
So we move into the third round. And TAUTUARII Nena surely has got to do something different here. And up at 80 kilograms, these guys can really pack a punch. So there's always the possibility that a single shot could end it, but he's got so much experience. I'm not sure that Ilyushanok is going to stand there and allow himself to be knocked out, because the onus isn't on him to engage. He's piled up a commanding lead, having returned 2 10-8 scorecards in round number 2. Right hand to the body was a scoring straight shot from Nena. Good burst of punches to the body before bringing it up to the head from Nena. from Ilyushanok. Neither man heeding the command to stop, despite the instructions from the referee. Good right hand to the body from Nena. Now, has that hurt Ilyushanok? He's got on his bike, he's not punching, and he's dropped his hands. Does he recognize that? Can he go in search of it and look to score to the same place once again? At the halfway stage of the round, and the clock is the friend of Ilyushanok, and look at how he's breathing at the moment. A moment ago his lips were pursed, now he's opening the mouth just to get some oxygen into the lungs. Has the moment for Nena passed, because he appeared to hurt his man with a good right hand to the body? He of course closer than I, and maybe didn't sense that, but that's certainly what it seemed like from our ringside commentary position here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center. So less than a minute remaining now for Nena to try and turn things around. And again, it's difficult to discern the tactics, because look at that, Ilyushanok literally up on his toes and going for a jog here on this Friday evening. And I'm not quite sure how Nena was intending to win this contest when he's not letting his hands go. The punch output hasn't been consistent enough. The pressure hasn't been sustained. And now on the 10-second clapper, he's digging away downstairs, but surely he needed this type of urgency. Certainly from the start of the round, he's letting his hands go with abandon in the closing 10 seconds of the round, but for my money, that's going to be a classic case of too little, too late. And the Oceania champion, well, I wonder how he's going to reflect on that contest when he and his team go back to the locker room, because the man clearly has ability, but he hasn't really made life uncomfortable for Daniel Ilyushanok of Israel. On one occasion, he appeared to bring about a response when he scored to the body downstairs, and then just allowed Ilyushanok to maintain the gap between the two of them. So I think this has been an easy contest for the 5 scoring judges to score, and simply not enough work until this cameo at the 10-second clapper.
The points by unanimous decision. Here the boxer in the red corner, Daniel Ilyushanok, representing Israel.
So, a unanimous point decision victory for Daniel Ilyushanok at the expense of TAUTUARII.